Hey everyone, I'm Melanie from Streamlined Legal, where we help law firms get the most out of their practice management software. Tonight we are talking about software in particular that has been discontinued or that's no longer supported. It seems like now about once every couple months we hear about another software in the legal community that's no longer being supported. And I know that sometimes firms think that maybe we'll just carry on. We don't want the added expense of having to buy a new software. We've been using usually an on-premises solution for quite some time. It's worked out well. We haven't talked to support in a while. We don't need to worry about it. I would suggest to you that there are risks that you might not be thinking about that are really going to affect or could affect your business in the near future that I think you should think about. And so tonight we're talking about 4 of the risks that are associated with using unsupported software. Number 1 is a security risk. You're no longer receiving those security updates. And I know sometimes people think, well, it's not an online solution. It's not like people can just hack into our system. But the reality is that there are always security risks, even with software that is not online. So whether you're using an on-premises solution or something else, there's user error, there's all kinds of things that can lead to higher security risks. And so whatever we can do to decrease those, like getting security updates from our software company, is always an excellent idea. So definitely, if you're not receiving security updates that are addressing newly discovered vulnerabilities, then that's going to leave you open to some exploitation by cyber criminals. We don't want that, of course. So that's the highest, or I should say that's one of the first risks that I would think about. Number 2 is compatibility with other software. If you are using your software with other software, or maybe you just want the possibility to in the future, that's going to be greatly reduced by the fact that this software is no longer supported. So if your practice management or other software is not being supported anymore, chances are no one's going to build integrations. People that do have those integrations are not going to keep them up to date with unsupported software. So that's going to be something that's going to become a challenge for you as well. The third one is it's going to become harder for you to get your data out of the software. Now, there are some softwares like Clio, for example, that's very easy to get your data out of in most cases. And so that's a very good benefit. But there's still a lot of software out there that it is really hard to get your data out of, if at all, without the company's help. And so definitely, if you're looking at a software that's going to become unsupported at any time in the near future, I would definitely consider, how am I going to get my data out of here, either before or hopefully not after the software becomes unsupported, because that's going to limit your capabilities of getting that data out for future use. And then the last one for tonight is, what's the cost of that software, especially if it's something as critical as your practice management software? What's the cost of that software failing? If for some reason in the future it does not work, you have nowhere to go. You have no recourse. You have no one to help you get that software up and running. And when we're talking about software that is running a business, I believe that it is critical that we have the support we need in order to support that software and keep our business running. Because again, if the software is not working for any period of time, how much is that costing you in missed labor, missed other opportunities that we're not going to be able to take advantage of now because of the software being down? So again, just to recap, a huge security risk, the loss of compatibility with other software, not being able to get your data out, and of course, that critical software not functioning at some point in time. Those are all huge risks that I hope that you're not taking with respect to your practice management or other software within your business. I hope that's helpful for you guys today. If you have any questions, please reach out. Drop us a chat in the comments. We'd love to hear what software you're looking at and how that's working out for you. Thanks so much. Have a great night.